Hi, and welcome to this edition of Renovation Time. Well, we're in this beautiful black, gray, and white bathroom, and this is really, again, refreshing to see. Again, in the past, a lot of earthy colors been going on with the browns and the lighter beiges, and it seems now that everything's sort of changing. We're putting a little bit more color into bathrooms, and this style as well is very, very popular. So why don't we start here with the vanity, and again, it's just a really light black, straight, no raised panels, no shaker style, flat panel door with these beautiful, very expensive handles. But the vanity itself works fabulous. We have our drawers on the left-hand side. And another thing to keep in mind when you're doing this is you want to have a 1-inch filler down the wall, so when you open the drawer, it's not going to catch on the wall. The quartz countertop is very eye-catching when you walk in here with the offset sink. What this allows is a little bit more room to the left of the sink, so you can basically put anything there. You can store a little bit of different items there. We have a beautiful rectangular sink, and with the tap, everything functions and flows very, very well. The vessel sink's up from the countertop, but it's not up too high. And the other thing you have to consider when you're looking at putting a vessel sink in is how far the actual spout comes out. So as you can see, this one is perfect. You can still get your hands underneath with lots of room. A lot of times what you see is you'll end up with a vessel sink and you don't check the diameter or the depth of the spout, and it could be back a little bit further, or it's not angled properly, and what happens is you have to reach in. So this way it gives you a lot of room in the sink and certainly works well, and in the white color with the quartz countertop looks spectacular. Another thing that I always like and I always talk about is this specific mirror here. It has a 1-inch bevel, so you have lots of room and it's very bright and spacious. And then we have a wall light above here, and again the customer chose this light and it blends in perfectly. And as you can see in here, everything's square, so the theme is square. The faucet is obviously very square, the light as well. Even the toilet, and this is a dual flush toilet. And just like the vessel sink, the top of the toilet is square. It has a concealed tank on the bottom, so it's very easy to maintain, very easy to clean. The other thing in here that I wanted to mention is the wallpaper. And for a while, wallpaper, hasn't been talked about as much as it certainly was when I started in the industry. But today, it's incredible. A lot more people are going back to wallpaper just to offer something other than beiges and browns in the bathroom. And as you can see in here, it makes this bathroom with the quartz countertop, vessel sink, and this wallpaper. It looks spectacular. It's very modern and very classy, and I'm certainly glad that the customer chose this wallpaper. And quickly, the last thing I wanted to mention is the shower valve assembly. So this is really cool, and I was just saying that if I was in here and I wasn't familiar with this valve, I'm not sure I could figure out how to turn the slide bar on in this case. Basically, the diverter is on the tub spout, so when we turn it on, the water comes out the tub spout, and instead of having a diverter here, you just push that, slide bar turns on, and works perfectly. So again, it's like it's hidden. So if you're a guest and you didn't know, you may be a while trying to figure out, or you may just have a bath, and then you just pull it and the water drains. So as you can see, beautiful bathroom, nice colors, which is great. So when you're considering doing a bathroom or kitchen renovation, maybe look at different colors other than beiges and browns, because I think you're going to be a little bit ahead of the stream, and the colors and the blacks and the grays and the greens and the reds, they're coming back. So try to be on the leading edge of that and add a little splash to your renovation. That'll do it for this edition though, and until next time, be safe and have fun.
Renovation Time is brought to you by Anden Kitchen and Bath Center. Come talk to the people who know kitchens and bathrooms. Anden Kitchen and Bath Center.